He really took it back. He really took it back.
Yeah, they were telling me that there's like 3 different versions of this song.
Hey, that's why you gotta cop the album special edition, and the album deluxe edition. You get all 3 of them.
It's a bunch of versions. Man. You guys do keep busy. You ain't joking,
man.
Yeah,
gotta stay working.
That's what it's all about. So tell me, who's you guys' biggest influences? Whether it's his hip hop or R&B, who's your biggest influences?
Mine?
Yeah.
Man, I mean, a lot of people won't believe it, but my biggest influences were Bone Thugs and Harmony and Big Punisher. Those were my biggest influences.
That's what's up, man.
And
those are good influences, you know.
Yeah, like
Bone Thugs, you know, original. Can't nobody mess with them, you know. They got a style of their own.
I remember the first time he told me that, I was like, what? Because you don't understand. Outbreak used to be like in the underground. When we first started like clicking, like we were both in 2 different cliques. He was doing Middle Ground, I was doing Conglomerate with J.U. Ice. So like he was doing all this battle, you know, all of the battles and whatnot with Prime and whatnot. So when he decided to tell me, yo, yeah, Crucial Conflict, I mean not Crucial Conflict, excuse me, Bone Thugs and Harmony is like my inspiration, it just threw me through a loop.
Okay.
But now it all makes sense, like when you hear his rhyme patterns and whatnot. So like, yeah, like for me personally, like I grew up listening to a lot of like Public Enemy, you know, like Fear of a Black Planet. I grew up LL Cool J, you know, Walk Like a Panther, things like that. Listening to, you know, old hip house, Cool Rock Steady, MC Rapski, things like that. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Old school, old school.
Speaking of Puerto Rican, shouts out to the speaking Puerto Rican.
Oh, wow. Man, I'm telling you, man, it used to kill me all the time. I used to be at the crib and I want to miss everybody. Trying to get that Busy Bones sound, and it didn't work, so.
Bone Thugs, man. So how did, you know, you said you guys were in 2 different cliques at the time. How did you guys end up together now then?
I've been knowing this dude for, man.
Since we were 14.
Like 14. But he always did his own thing, I did my thing, but we always kept in communication.
Right.
Okay.
And then yeah, we just started, like, he did a separate project, and I don't know, I just felt like, you know, I wanted to support, so whenever he'd go to do a show, I'd be like, yo, I'm going, you know? Or he'd hit me up like, yo, I got this gig, you want to come through? I would come through, and then next thing you know, I was just like, oh, screw it, let me be a hype man, you know? I didn't care. Like family, you know what I'm saying? And vice versa. Whenever I had a show, you know, he would come through. And then it just came to a point where we started to do all of these shows, and people were like, you know, you guys are solo artists, but you guys do a fantastic show together.
Okay.
And we did Burger King, the Tu Ciudad Tu Música, the first competition. And we won. It was under you and I, but it should have been under NorthRock. But we won. And then I remember we were just in the truck one day just riding around, and he just gives me this look like, yo, this devious look like, man, either I did something wrong or I don't know what. But he looked at me, he's like, yo, we need to just, you know, put it together.
Yeah.
Like, we never wanted to be a group, really. We both wanted to do our separate thing, but we were always together, and it just finally just happened, you know? We just looked at each other, we were like, yo, let's make it happen.
That's what's up.
You know? And it took off from there. We've been doing shows and traveling and unstoppable. I'm telling you, dynamic duo. We seen Yandel, look out.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. You heard it. We seen Yandel, you heard it. Watch out, guys. But no, you know, you mentioned competitions. I know you guys have won a couple. Which ones have you guys won?
We won, well, we won the Burger King 2 years in a row. We won.
Did you guys get free Whoppers for life, or what's up?
Man, I wish. Nah, but they gave us a trip to Miami to be on Escándalo TV, which everybody can, if you have Comcast, you can check it out on demand.
Yep.
Under Univision On Demand. And you can check us out there. Also, what else we won? The Midwest Cuervo
Boton 2006 and 2007.
Man.
And then 2008 Burger King, 2009 Burger King. And, you know, we just...
Oh,
so y'all the Burger Kings. That's what's up. Y'all
can't
the Burger
forget
Kings.
the family party. You know, they do a little competition, see who performed the best, and we took that. You know.
You got family rivalry. So you guys didn't end up with free Whoppers. That sucks.
No.
Nah,
we got some really dope gifts though.
We got a guitar.
We got 2 guitars. 2 guitars, 2 Burger King guitars. They got big Whoppers on them.
Can you guys play guitar?
Nah.
Yeah. No, I can't.
A Guitar Hero.
Hey, again, Guitar Hero. You want it? I can give it to you. But anybody out there, you know my tag name already. I can play guitar and drums, and sometimes sing.
Don't forget the bass. Don't forget the bass.
I'll leave the bass to you and I here.
That's what's up. So I know you guys, you know, you said you guys had that stuff on Comcast, that show, and I know you guys been on Mundos. Tell me, what's that like?
It was wow. It was a cool experience being interviewed by Frankie Needles and being out there just, you know, being looked to represent Chicago. as far as like talking about the urban scene, talking about hip hop and the Latino movement and what's really going on with it. So it was really cool to be able to just get out there and be recognized. You know, not only were they were there to see the show and just experience the PR Fest, but come out to just see us and show us love and, you know, just see what our 2 cents were, you know. So that was really cool to be able to, you know, be out there on TV representing the blocks, you know what I'm saying? It was real, real cool, real, real cool. Something you never forget. The first time you're ever on a big TV show like that, it's something you really don't forget.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
And I know I saw you guys on your MySpace. You guys also went to the Latin Grammys.
Oh yeah.
And
How much
the
fun was
Billboards.
that?
Yeah. It made us want to like.
You had to see the look in his face right now.
It made us want to like have dual cribs, like live on, you know, in Miami out there hustling and out here too, because there was so much going on. It's like everything's there and so accessible. You know, we were at the billboards, we were meeting people left and right. You know, it was nuts. It was absolutely. I don't. What you got? What was your experience?
Nah, it was dope, man. Like he said, you know, everybody's just around. Like everybody's normal. Let's just say that. Like a lot of the artists are just normal. They're sitting there talking to you. You're having a conversation like with Alexis from Alexis Fido. He's sitting there joking with us like we're his homeboys.
Yeah.
Putting his arm around sometimes, like telling a joke. Like it's just crazy how it is when, you know, you're at the billboards and, you know, you have access to everybody. You politic, you talk to people. You know, especially when you got product and you can show to people. You know, half the time they listen, they might not, but hey, you're there doing your work.
Yeah, it was just cool because literally, like he said, you're there with everybody, you know. So you cracking jokes, taking goofy pictures, just meeting up with everybody. Like I remember when we were walking into a hotel and there's sitting there is just Magic Juan, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And then we get into an elevator and there's Juan Luis Guerra, one of the biggest Spanish singers.
Yeah, definitely.
And he's like, hey, how are you? You know, I'm looking up at this 6'4" monster, like, yo.
That's Breeze's boy right there.
Yeah.
Loves that cat.
Man, I'm telling you. Yeah, we saw everybody, man. Pitt was just walking out the hotel.
Man, that dude's crazy, man. What's that guy like?
Hey, he's real crazy. When you sit like we've had the opportunity, you know, when he did the show, I think it was when Chromium was up and he was upstairs, and we had the opportunity to sit by him and talk to him, and he's just like your average dude. Like he sit there crack jokes too. Like
Yeah. He just looks like a cool cat to hang out
Oh,
with.
he's
Like,
real
he crack
cool.
you up the whole time.
Yeah, you just don't want to get on his bad side, but
Oh yeah, I seen the videos, man. I see some of the videos.
you don't want to get on his bad side, but he's real cool, man.
I
He's
told
real
you
cool.
I was a nice guy.
I seen one where someone jumped on stage and threw a stack of money at him.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
They do it out, man.
Yeah, you
Hey,
really.
he had to do what he had to do, though.
Yeah, definitely.
You know what? But that's professional. That's being professional. He still performed.
Yeah,
He was not gonna do
he
that,
kept
but
going.
still keep
Yes,
going.
he did, man.
He performed like a rock star, right?
Yeah,
after.
he performed like he was doing it like nothing happened, you know.
Yeah,
Picked
Man.
up that
Just
mic,
brush
he's
it
like,
off.
what? Do something again.
yeah.
Shout out to Pitbull, he does his thing out there, man.
Yeah.
Shouts out to Toby Love and the whole Scalito family too.
Oh,
But
yeah,
that's
Toby Love,
family
man.
of ours too. They helped us out a lot by helping us. You know, they put us on tour with them as well. So like, you know, we've been lucky enough to be blessed by meeting a lot of cool people. Period. You know, it's just been cool because a lot of the cats that you would expect to have huge egos really don't have them. You know.
That was a question I was gonna ask you guys, and you know, you actually brought it out. Who, you know, you guys have opened up for Daddy Yankee, Pitbull, Voltio, Toby Love. Who is, out of anybody that you guys ever, even if I didn't mention him, who's got to be like the coolest, down-to-earth person you guys ever opened up for?
Toby,
Toby.
Yeah.
all day. That dude's like really down. Well, I guess it's more or less because we had.